Hi, hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nash, and don't judge my makeup quite yet. Today we are sitting down and we are going to do a full face of products that I hate. I don't hate all of them, but some of them I definitely hate. I mean, hate's a strong word, and I can say I really hate some of these products. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I do post a video every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel, so you don't want to miss out. Disclaimer, I don't hate everything by these brands. I mean, obviously. It's just these products, for whatever reason, did not work for me. Some of them I don't think would work for anyone. But I don't hate the brands. All the brands, there's something I like within their line, so it's not that at all. It's just these products they just didn't work. So if you want to see what kind of products I use to create this makeup look, then make sure you just keep on watching. So to start off the full face of products I don't like, I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Lock Foundation. This is in the shade Light 46. Now, I don't absolutely hate this foundation. I used to actually use it a lot. This was the first high-end foundation I actually purchased. I used to wear this every single day. I used to love this foundation. When I've been using it lately, I just feel like maybe it's expired or maybe it's like a little old, but I just feel like it is not sitting on the skin well. It does not make my skin look nice. It just kind of, I don't know, it just makes my skin look really dull and like there's no life to it. So this is what I chose today to go in with. So I'm just going to pump a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to go in with my sponge for this and just start blending that into my skin. Now I do want to make this makeup look as good as possible, so I'm actually going to really try and make this work just because I would like to re-fall in love with some of these products, or all of a sudden find out that I really like these products. So I am really going to try and make this makeup look good. I want to try and show people, we'll see how it goes, but I want to try and show people that you can make anything look good if you put your mind to it. That's the goal for this video. And this foundation, when it goes on, is just so thick. It's such a thick, high coverage foundation, and lots of people love this foundation. And like I said, I don't hate this foundation, and it's just, I think in photos it maybe looks a little weird, or video, it just doesn't look the best on video and stuff. In person it doesn't look awful, but because it's such a thick foundation, it tends to sink into fine lines, like my smile lines really bad and things like that, which is why I like to go in with this with a sponge, just because it kind of shears it out a little bit and kind of takes some of that thickness away from the foundation, which I need for this. So as you can see, it's definitely a very full coverage foundation. This was one coat, and with this I don't need to go in with any more coats because it's already completely covering my skin. So next for concealer, we have this Aurora and Ipsy Pro Cover Up Concealer. This is in the shade 49 Balmy Beige. I think I tried to use this on camera for the first time and I hated it. I haven't used it since. I just felt like it's very oily. It's not full coverage. Like as you can see, it's just, we're going to try and make it work today, but I don't like this concealer at all. So I'm going to go in with one layer and then blend that in with the sponge, and I think I'm going to go in with a few layers. Like I said, I want to try and make this look good, so I'm going to try and build it up a little bit and see what happens. I didn't even bother last time. I was just like, this is awful, I'm over it. But I'm going to see if I can try and make it work. I really put my mind to it. This concealer I find isn't brightening, and it's probably just because it's not in my shade. Like, it's not any lighter than my natural skin. It looks like I didn't even put concealer on. Okay, what I'm going to do is really cake it on, like right there. And then I'm actually just going to let that sit for a couple seconds and see if it'll like kind of sink into the skin a little bit before I blend it in. I'm going to add some to my chin. Not that it's really doing any highlighting anyways, but this is what I normally do, so this is what I'm doing. And I did bring it up on my lids as well, just to prime them. Okay, so it is building up a little bit. I'm going to go in, I think, just look at that, like you can still clearly just see the bag there. I think I'm going to go in with one more layer. Okay, so that's 3 layers. It's still pretty light coverage. People might like this. I don't know. I hate light coverage concealers, so I can't talk on them, but maybe some people would like this because it is a very light coverage concealer. Some people might go for that. I just I don't. So next, for powder, we're going in with this NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. And this is in SFP01, which is a translucent powder. It's a white powder. This powder kicks up so much dust. There's lots of cons I really don't like to this powder, but what I really don't like is I put it under my under eyes to bake, which I'm going to do today, and it just dries up so much and it feels like, I'm trying to think of an example, like what I could describe it as, but it feels like there's something on my face that's so dry that I can't smile. Like it's just like creped my face and it's like, I can't smile, and then it's crepey, it's dry, it's just not a good powder. But we're gonna go in and I guess try and bake some of my under eyes. And I'm using a sponge and it's not picking up on the sponge because it's, because it's an HD powder, it's so finely milled that it like won't even like hardly pick up on the sponge, and it just goes everywhere. Like you see how much is coming off of that, and see it's so hard to bake. It's a very interesting powder. I can't, like I think I used this a couple times and I was like, what is going on with my makeup? Every time I used it, it just looked so bizarre. I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyelids as well with that. I'm gonna go in with a brush now. Like because this is so finely milled, like I don't know, it goes everywhere. Like it looks like it's so dusty in here because of how much powder is everywhere. And I already look ghostly. Like I feel like I already have a flashback and I'm not even taking photos yet. Oh! Nothing against any of these brands. I love so much stuff from NYX. I love so much stuff from Kat Von D. Nothing against the brands. It's just these products just did not work for me at all. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. Okay, so for brows, I'm going to go in with my MAC eyebrows in Spiked. Now, it's not that I don't like the formula of this. I think I may have just gotten like a dud pencil because I try and twist it up and it just doesn't twist, and it pisses me off so much. So I have to go in and really like grab a grip just with something and just slowly do it. That's why I don't like this pencil. It's a piss off to work with. I need to twist it up, things like that. Also, it does not come with a spoolie at the end, which like, I feel like all products need to come with some sort of spoolie on the end. Otherwise, like how am I supposed to brush out my brows, you know? I'm just going to go in with a BH Cosmetics spoolie that I have. Brush those brows out. And I'm just using this Brow Gal little brow pomade to do my brows. Use the mirror for. I'm not going to use this today though. I love this pomade. If you guys need any brow product recommendations, definitely pick this up. You can use this either as powder or you can put some water in it and make it like a pomade. And I feel like, I don't know, like maybe this is just so fine. Like my brows are already very thick and this is such like a fine, the hair, little tiny little thing, and I feel like I just need maybe to have a thicker one for my type of brows. I feel like every time I work with this I get pissed off. And this color is also a little bit darker than what I would normally go for with my brows too. So there's one brow. Like as you can see, it's not the worst brow. It's just annoying to work with the type of brows that I have and then being able to twist it up. So like I said, it's not the worst formula, nothing like that. It's just my situation. One thing about this brow product as well, so I feel like it really doesn't last long on my brows. Like I feel like one swipe is just not that stay proof. It's not transfer proof. It's just, it doesn't last very long, especially for it being MAC. Like you would think it would, but it does not. Okay, I'm gonna try and go in with this concealer just to fix this. I don't know what happened over here. Using the same Aurora concealer, at least trying to. This one is fine. I'm not gonna fix that one up. I'm kind of over that. Okay, good enough. Brows are on, kind of. I don't know. This is just it's just a weird brow product for me. So next for eyes, I'm gonna go into the Buff Collection by Pure Cosmetics. This is not the normal Pure Cosmetics. This is different. This is spelled P-U-R-E Cosmetics, so it's not the same Pure. I got this in, I believe it was a BoxyCharm, and it's a dupe for the, I believe it's the Naked 3 palette, the Naked 2 or Naked 3 palette. It looks beautiful, and it swatches beautiful. Like, let me just go ahead, I'll swatch this one. I'll give you guys a matte right there, and then this guy right here. And they look pigmented, you know, like right off the swatch. They are picking up a lot of product right off the swatch, but they look pigmented. Okay. Oh, a little powdery, but they definitely have potential. Like when I swatched this, I was like, oh hell yeah, like these totally I think will work on my eyes. Like this is awesome. I was so happy to get this palette when I first received it. And then I started playing with it and I was like, what is going on? So I started putting it on my eyes and everything was just blending together. Like from the deepest shades to the lightest shades, it was all just blending into one color. And I was like, this is the strangest thing. So because of that, I do not like this palette. Everything, it just looks muddy. It all blends together. It looks like you end up with just one shade on your whole eye. So that's what I'm going to use today. I would love if I like somehow fell back in love. I was never in love with it. Looking at it, I was like, oh hell yeah. But I would love if I really all of a sudden enjoyed this palette. That'd be awesome because it is a beautiful palette to look at. Beautiful colors, these rosy colors. So I would love if I could fall in love with it, but we'll see. I'm going to go in with the very first shade in Quartz, and I'm just going to set my whole lid with that. Oh, and this mirror. Like, it looks like you're in a fun house. It's so bad. Like, I don't know. No, it looks like I'm in a damn fun house. There's no sticker on it. I already took the sticker off. Just a poorly made mirror. There is that first shade. It's powdery, but I mean, it went on. You can tell it's there. It's pigment. There's pigment to it. I'm going to go in with the first, I guess, transition shade just in Dune, just right there. And put that into my upper crease. God, this mirror is just tripping me out. So if you can see, like I said, there is pigment to these shades. There's a lot of fallout, which lots of eyeshadows have fallout, so that's not the biggest downfall. I don't mind when shadows have a lot of fallout because I always tap my brush off and things like that. It's just how everything applies after that is my concern. If you can see, like, it's patchy, like, I just don't understand. Okay, with the same brush, I'm going to go into Clay right there and put that just a little bit lower, I guess right into my crease. To hopefully, I can't use that mirror, you guys. It's honestly making me sick. And just hopefully deepen up the crease of that. And you see how that all automatically just blended into one shade. This palette just has such good potential. And the thing is, it's like they're trying to obviously dupe the, like I said, the Naked, I think it's the Naked 3. But I remember looking at the price point when I first got it and it was still, I think, like $42 or something. I was like, if you're going to try and dupe this and be as shitty quality as you are, I mean, why is this not like $10, you know? I'm just going to go in with a clean brush. I don't know, it's just so splotchy. I'm just going to try and blend that out, but I already know it's not going to work, so I don't even know why I'm trying. Okay, so that's, I think, as good as that part's going to get. Do we cut the crease today? I think we do. Let's use this concealer and cut the crease. If you're going to do it, you may as well go all in. So I'm just going to take a little brush with my concealer and just put that on my brush. Just a little bit on there. And then I'm going to go in with a proper mirror because I was getting sick looking into that Funhouse mirror in that Pure palette. And I'm just going to cut the crease a little bit. This concealer is so oily that it doesn't even want to... It's just like slipping over top of the powders. Okay, I see you, concealer. Not working on my eyes. Oh, it's like burning my eyeball. This is so strange, you guys. We're just going to do a half cut crease today because, well, if you can see what's going on, that's why. I'm just going to go in and set that with that first shade in the palette, Quartz. This is the most weird cut crease I've ever seen. Let's try and go into the other eye. Like, look, it just like, I went over that and it just like came... I don't understand this. Let's go into Dust. That looks fun. Just the shade right there. And we're going to even wet my brush. We're going to wet it to give it the best possible chance that there is. Oh my goodness, this eye look is so cute. It's just killing the game here. I'm gonna have 1 million subscribers after this video because how good this eye looks. Let's go into, that looks pretty. Let's go into that shade. That's just right on the end, Mirage. Like, I just don't understand. Look, and that just blends into one shade. And it just, on blended blending, like I'm just barely touching that dust color that we put on the cut crease, and it's like disappearing. Sahara, the second shade in, and put that kind of in the inner corner type situation. So let's dust all that excess product along with any of that baking that we had left under the eye. Oh, my face just feels so nice. I'm just gonna do kind of the same thing, run some of those shades just on my lower lash line. Really accentuate those bags that we already have going because the concealer did not cover it up. So today I'm going to go in with these iLulu lashes from Amazon. I got these off of. These aren't like the worst things in the world. Like I've definitely used these before in tutorials, things like that. But I mean, they're not the best. They're from Amazon. They're clearly like a nice plastic lash. I grabbed these though because they're so short. Like, are they even going to be longer than my real lashes? Probably not. I hate short lashes. So I was going to cut these because they're like way too long, but I can't find my scissors. So we're going to look extra cute with these long, luscious lashes. So, you know, while those are drying, let's move on. For a bronzer, I'm going to go into the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. Lots of people love this bronzer. It is just way too dark for me. So it just looks so muddy on my face. I'm not saying it's a bad formula. Like I said, lots of people just love it. Man, I wish I could wear this every day and just smell this when I put it on my face. It smells so good. Oh, it just makes me want to eat all the chocolate chip cookies that I can't. Yeah, as you can see, it's just makes me look a little bit muddy. Let's go with some blush. This is the Studio Makeup Luminous Loose Blush. And it is, like I said, a loose blush. I don't like this just because there's so much pigment. It's loose, so it just goes everywhere. I like me some matte blushes, and this has like a very luminous, like the name of it, a luminous type of finish to it. But it's not a terrible blush. I just don't like how, like, I like the color of it. I just don't like how it's loose. Is the biggest thing. It's just such a hassle to deal with loose products in general, let alone in like a pink pigment. Okay, lashes. Lashes I'm just gonna put on. Ready or not, here I come. Because I'm really trying to make this look good, and having quite difficulty doing it, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, we're just gonna let that sit for a second and come back to it. We are on to some highlights. So for highlight, I was going to go in. I have a sample Jouer one that I can't stand. It's like this cream one. But I don't know. I don't know where it went. Instead, I'm going to go in. This is another one I don't like. This is by Trust Fund Beauty. That Glow, though. It's cute. I mean, it's cute. It's like a little cream, like I said. When I first got this, I used it for like a week straight. And then I was driving one day. And I looked in my mirror. And I'm like, oh my god. So it just takes everything else off. And then puts kind of like an oil where everything else isn't anymore, and it just looks like this stripe of no makeup is what it looks like. And you guys, like, it is a pretty highlight. Like, it's nice and glowy, if you can see that right here, but just how it is, I'm just gonna go in with my finger and apply it like that. Actually, I might have to take my word back. That kind of looks pretty when applied with the finger. But I'm not minding that. And it's not like insane glow with this. It's pretty subtle. I'm gonna throw in some mascara to finish off the eyes. I'll be right back. So mascara's on, everything else is on. I'm onto lips, and I was just staring at my face. Ugh, it just looks so creepy, you guys. It does not look nice. So I'm gonna go in for lips. Everyone raves about these, so I picked one up. I was like, I need to try this out. Wet n Wild. And I just must have got a shade that's like not good, because this is bad, you guys. This is Wet n Wild. This is the Liquid Catsuit Mega Last Matte Lipstick. And everyone raves about these. And at least I'm sure this is it. I mean, do they have multiple liquid lipsticks? Picked it up. And it's the streakiest thing I've ever put on my lips. It's like see-through and streaky. It's so weird, you guys. Like, did I just get a bad batch? Somebody let me know, honestly, because I want to pick up more shades, but now I'm kind of scared. Like, are they all going to be like this? And I love this shade too. Like, if this worked, this shade would be killer. Okay, we're going to just wait for that to dry for a second, and we'll go in with a second coat just to really try. I mean, maybe if you went in with like a lip liner, it could maybe work. Let's go in with a second coat of this and just see. Do you guys see that? It just picked up the whole first coat and just made it look even worse that I went in with a second coat. I just don't get it. I mean, that's that. This may be like right in my face, right in my nose. I'm hoping this is a little bit closer up for you guys. I'm hoping it's not too close up for you guys, but I really want you guys to see, if you can through this camera, just how dry and pruny this area right here looks under my eyes where I baked. You can look at this eyeshadow and see how on blended and how on it just all blended together into a mess. And then the lip. The translucent lip that left these weird lines on my lip. Alright guys, this is the completed look of products that I hate. I mean, hate's a strong word. I don't hate all of them, but some of them I do. Some of them I hate. Others, they just don't work for me. I just can't. Like, just looking at it, this eye, and then just like the crepey under eyes with this like weird translucent liquid lipstick. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below because you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos. I post every Tuesday and Thursday. So yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I guess we'll see you in my next video, and hopefully I have some better looking makeup on my face next time. Bye guys.